Hey everybody, welcome to Wait a Minute, my video, my thoughts, and I'm sharing them with you. Now available archives on YouTube. I will give you the link when I post this video. Okay, that's all the business we have for today. The rest of it's just talking. Oh man. Hey, I just want to talk about love and hate and indifference for a minute, or 2 or 10. Does anybody else feel that there's just too much hate in the world? I mean, I always felt that way, okay? But in my lifetime, 55 years, I've never seen so much and widespread hate. Not anger, but hate. Like, as soon as someone gets angry, they hate. Like, to the point of violence, even. And I'm not talking about riots and stuff. I'm talking about people in a grocery store, people in the parking lot. Just moved to violence, like, 0 to violence in 1.2 seconds. It's just insane. I was telling somebody the other day that I don't feel all burdened down with apocalyptic nonsense because I believe in the rapture. I believe I'm going to go before things get too bad. And that's my belief. That's my hope. And I'm not dreading a zombie apocalypse or whatever else. I'm actually kind of excited to go to heaven. But there is this thing right now, while we're here, where, I don't know. I mean, aren't we supposed to love? When did we forget to love? That's a good song, by the way. I'm confused on the hate, love, and indifference. Indifference is also one of those where almost, and sometimes definitely, indifference is just as bad as hate, because when you're indifferent about something that's like if you see somebody getting beat up at the store, let's say, and you don't do something, either call the police, get involved some way, one way or the other to stop the beating, then I have to say, if you're watching some, pregnant woman getting beat down by her baby daddy in the grocery store, and you don't intervene, how much do you gotta hate that woman and her baby? I mean, truthfully, I could not sit and watch that or stand and watch it. I could not video record it without calling the police first. Now, I know that you need a video for proof and all that other kind of stuff, but people jump right to the video because they went, oh, this is going to be big on YouTube. Oh, this is going to be viral for sure. Oh, and I might be able to give it to the cops when she's dead, Meanwhile, the person that's getting beat up is going to die, but you got good video. How messed up is that? We just, as a society, we just really become animals and not in a good way. I just, being indifferent to me is almost the same as hate. Usually, it's the same as hate. But I guess there's sometimes where you hide your head in the sand and you don't really know what's going on. That kind of indifference, I can see where that's just out of willful ignorance. And I can understand that to a certain extent. I can. But this hate thing, somebody tell me how it is that we forgot how to have conversations, we forgot how to live and let live, we forgot how that, there's all people have some differing ideas from other people. We're never going to agree 100% on everything. How bad is it that you would disagree with me? I hate you, I want to punch you in the face, you better run. Really? What is that? I know I said that over and over again. If Michael's watching, he's like, okay, you said that already. Blunt guy, Michael. But he loves me and I love him back. Nah. So, shameless plug for Michael. Yay, Michael. I see hate so much, and it's been really bothering me and kind of following me. Even to the point the other night, I had just talked about it to somebody, and I was on my way home, and I stopped at the bank, the drive-thru, and it's nighttime. It's like probably 9 o'clock or something like that, between 8 and 9, I guess. And I go to the drive-thru, I get my money, I parked in the parking lot while I, organize things and get myself situated. And as I'm sitting there, I still got my window down from the drive-thru, right? And I'm keeping watch so no one's going to get me through that window. But I hear this guy fighting with somebody. And I look up, and he's on the phone, walking out of, away from Target. And he's so mad. I mean, like, violent mad. Like, he is slinging spit and yelling at this person on the phone and calling them everything. But a nice guy. And cussing them out, saying he's going to kick their butt and all these other kind of things. Fill in the blanks because I'm not going to. A bunch of things. And I was like, if that person was there, he'd be stomping them. I mean, he was that mad, and I don't know for what. I mean, it might have been a really good reason to be mad, but he's on the phone yelling at this guy as if he's there, and if he had been there, somebody was going to get hurt. And I thought, everywhere I go, even sitting in my car in a deserted parking lot, here comes somebody, kept my eye on him till he, walked away in the distance. At first, when I first heard him, I thought, he's upset about something, and I didn't realize he was on the phone, and I didn't realize it was going to go on and on, but I could see that he was upset, and I thought about getting out and talking to him. But then he started getting really into that phone conversation, and I could see he was on the phone, and I'm like, okay, number one, he's on the phone, I'm not going to interrupt him. Number two, he's violent right now, and it would not be a good thing for me to get out and try to, hey man, what's going on? I could just see that, pow, away goes down in one punch and then gets kicked till he dies. Going out and, yeah, that way. You ever think about your future? I mean, like, have you ever thought that, I'm going to die in my sleep, or this is going to happen, or I'm going to get cancer, or whatever? You ever just kind of thought about your end to the point where you, no, I don't mean in a morbid kind of way, although I guess it kind of is. But I mean, like in a serious, just contemplative way. Have you ever thought about the way you're going to die? Well, this is just a sidebar. If you don't want to listen, don't listen. I really do think this, and I hope it's not true. I hope I go to heaven first. I hope that rapture comes. But I don't see myself dying from disease or old age. I see myself dying violently. Somebody like being murdered, that kind of thing. Isn't that sick and weird? I dream about it sometimes. I have like this silent thing that creeps in my mind when I'm in a parking lot or whatever, that somebody's waiting for me to get to my car and then they're gonna do something or whatever. One whole summer I kept dreaming that I was all the way to my car and someone stabbed me in the back a bunch of times, and I don't know why, but that sticks in my head. So I know, weird and morbid. Not saying that that's going to happen. I'm just saying that, if you ever contemplated things like that, and that's the one I contemplate sometimes. Not planning on it, just saying that's what comes to my mind. Anyways, I love you guys, and it's okay if we disagree. I mean, really okay. Like, as long as you don't try to argue with me all the time, as long as you don't condemn me for the way I feel, or call me stupid or condescending to me like I am stupid, as long as you treat me with respect, I've got no problem with you having a different opinion than me. It doesn't matter to me. It just doesn't. I have, my beliefs in a lot of things, and in some things, you're not going to change my mind no matter what you say, because I don't. Some of the things I've decided, I'm good on it, I'm solid, and it's not going to change. So you talking to me about it's just going to cause an argument, and I don't want to do that. So there will be things that I'll say, you know what, I'm not going to talk about that with you. Just because I'm not about to fight. If we were going to reason together and discuss things, and we both had open minds about changing our ideas on certain things, that'd be fine. You want to sit down and talk about my next tattoo, or you want to sit down and talk about something I'm about to do in ministry or about to do in life or whatever, and I've got my mind made up, that's nothing. We can discuss that. You can tell me your opinion on things, just don't condescend and be hateful. Anyway, love, not hate. Love, not indifference. Indifference out of ignorance, I get that, but indifference because you don't want to get involved and you let something bad happen in front of you, yeah, I have a problem with that. So, no hate, no hate, no hate. KK, love you guys. See you, bye.